Hi everyone, and welcome to Jane Talks Real. It's Slayer Sunday, where I'll be talking about and reviewing all the episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in order. Today I'm looking at Season 4, Episode 14, Goodbye Iowa. We begin the episode with Buffy explaining the whole Maggie set her up to get murdered by two axe-wielding demons situation to the others, but Spike thinks Riley must have been in on the plan. They speculate as to why Walsh got all murdery, and they conclude that Buffy must have gotten too close to discovering the truth about something. Something that walks out of the initiative, and into the credits we go. Buffy says they need to hide somewhere less obvious, and picks Xander's basement.
Absolutely not. I will not squat in that dank hole.
But no choice, because Riley bursts in and asks Buffy what happened. He doesn't want to believe that Maggie would do such a thing, but gets distracted when he spots Spike, and gets mad that Buffy's been hiding him. But Spike is living for the drama. Riley is pissed, but Xander jumps to her defense.
Why don't you just back off and let her ask the questions, Jack? Your boss just tried to make monster food out of her.
Go, Xander! So he calms down. He reckons something must be controlling Walsh, and Riley doesn't want to admit the possibility that Maggie was up to something shifty, i.e. 314. Speaking of, he comes across a little boy in the woods, a la Frankenstein, and asks what he is, while Dr. McShifty goes into 314 to find Adam gone and slips on what exactly? His feet are nowhere near the blood, which also hasn't been disturbed, so what did you trip on, dude? Gravity? A plot point? In fact, now the blood is over here, so I don't know what the hell is going on. The girls watch classic Roadrunner at Xander's, but Buffy worries about what will happen with her and Riley. But no time for that, because the news reports that little boy's death. Buffy blames herself, thinking it was the Polgara demon she captured but didn't kill, and gives a commanding speech about it.
That probably would have sounded more commanding if I wasn't wearing my yummy sushi pajamas.
Riley tells Forrest about the whole Maggie tried to kill Buffy thing, but he defends her and says Buffy probably deserved it, and they get into an argument which is interrupted by Grant, who brings the news of Maggie's death. Riley is devastated, but Forrest immediately blames Buffy and they get into a fight over it, which Dr. McShifty breaks up, lying and saying that the Polgara demon escapes and kicks them both out. Riley orders the team to deploy and hunt down the Polgara demon, and they start raiding the graveyard, including Spike's crypt, but luckily he's able to hide. Buffy meanwhile goes to the crime scene where Riley meets her and tells her of Maggie's death. And she too concludes it was the Polgara and goes off to hunt it. Willow goes to see Tara to do a spell to find the Polgara demon, while Buffy does it the old-fashioned way. She goes to Willie's bar and hits him for information. But Riley interrupts, looking pretty janky, and he goes off on one, yelling at everyone, including Buffy, and pulls a gun on some poor woman, but thankfully doesn't shoot. Buffy takes him back to Xander's, where he says it feels like something is inside of him, and freaks out. But wait, we have a teleporting bandana, as Buffy wraps Riley's hand with it, but then it's back on her head again. Buffy tries to calm him down and takes care of him, which is a very sweet moment, before she reports to the others that she thinks Walsh did something to him, and plans to break into the initiative with Xander to find out what. Willow and Tara do their spell, but Tara sabotages it, so it doesn't work. Ooh, nice hair, Buffy. She goes to the mirror to scan in, and we get this fun exchange.
I'm the only one that can pass the retinal scan.
Ew! I don't want to see that.
Retinal scan, Xander.
They go down in the lift and enter the initiative, but this has got to be recycled footage, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's Maggie Walsh right there, despite her being hilariously dead. Willow meets up with Giles and Anya to discuss where they're at, and Anya doesn't think it's a Polgara demon, seeing as they're not known for their hide-and-seek skills. But also, jump scare Riley! He wants to go after Buffy and attacks Willow, who gets in his way, while Buffy and Xander overhear how Walsh was doping their food, and how important Riley is. Buffy continues to show how piss poor the initiative's security is and threatens Dr. McShifty, just as Riley turns up, and he expositions about the project, even though Riley doesn't want to hear it. But a dead dude drops in, and here's Adam. He says he's curious about the world and himself, even though he seems to know his own specs pretty well, and also thinks of Riley as his brother. Riley doesn't appreciate that, and a fight breaks out, but Adam is hilariously overpowered, taking down him, Xander, and Buffy before getting stab-happy with Dr. McShifty. He then stabs Riley, non-fatally, and throws around Buffy as the commandos try to break in, and then pieces out, leaving Forrest suspicious of Buffy as they take Riley away. Spike gets his ass kicked by some demons, seeing as he's been kicking it with the Slayer lately, and the next day, Buffy worries about Riley's physical and mental health, as well as how the hell she's going to stop Adam. I honestly don't have a whole lot to say about this episode. I said most of it in the last one, but the two things I do want to mention is first how different Buffy is to the Initiative, something that has been a theme throughout the season, because Buffy takes into consideration the moral ambiguity of some demons, whereas Riley, the Initiative, and especially Forrest see all demons as the enemy, which is probably why Adam was designed to kill without impunity. And the other thing of note is Tara sabotages the spell. The reason behind this will not be revealed until season 5, but it's worth the wait. We've got 3 more deaths to add to our count, all human. The boy killed by Adam, just for shits and giggles. The commando dropped off the balcony, also by Adam. And he's at it again, stabbing Dr. McShifty, aka Dr. Angelman, to death. That brings our running total to 12 humans, 1 transformation, 8 vampires, 18 demons, and 1 werewolf. So there you have it. That was Goodbye, Iowa. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, or come say hi on social media. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button, it really does mean a lot, or consider subscribing if you want to be sired by my channel. Alternatively, feel free to check out my other YouTube channel, Jane Plays Games Badly. Thank you so much for watching, I'll speak to you soon, and don't let the vampires bite.